What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Oh my goodness. Today we got a wild one for you guys. Some special parts should be delivered for the Tahoe, and we're also gonna finish up doing our custom grill on it. And I also think, I don't know if that'll be in today's video or not, but I do want to get the running boards off of it. I'm contemplating doing the amp like power steps, but it adds like $1,000 to the build. Oh baby. So as you guys can see, I gave Katie the Hellcat again. She drove that because the intake is not finished on her Super Duty, so we should be able to finish that up today as well. Get that knocked out, all buttoned up. As for the Tahoe, it's been sitting here lonely and just chilling with no front end. It looks so sad, but we're gonna obviously customize that today, get our bow tie all painted the way we want, and put this front end back together. She's gonna look great. Ram, I can tell you, awesome to drive. I know I've said that a million times with that compound setup on it. Only thing is, that thing does need re-geared. I can tell that the truck wants to be re-geared. I can just tell. I can tell. So we got to get that done soon. I'll have to get that all lined up and worked up. Our Cadillac rear end to our Tahoe, I'm gonna be honest, at first I hated it. I absolutely hated it. But after we've done all this, and it just sat here for I think a couple days now. I can't wait to get this thing lifted, waiting on the lift kit to ship. But once this thing's lifted, oh baby, this is just gonna look so good. And I just amaze myself all the time what you can do with a stock vehicle. You guys see how it is now. It's still pretty stock, but we've made a huge dent in this thing in no time at all. Window tints going down. I do think I want to do the same as my truck here, so I want to do 5% on the sides. I mean, it's dark, it is dark, but with the look we're going for, 20% just so I do want to do 5% here, 20% over the factory 20, and 20% over the factory 20, and leave the rear window so we can see out of it at night. And that's gonna get this whole cab pretty darn dark. And then our front windshield here, guys, I really want to do 50% on it, just like every one of my vehicles, like this and the Hellcat. Like I said, I got the 50% on the windshield, so it just, you know, it doesn't look clear like that. So our Chevy bow tie, guys, oh my goodness, it looks good. This is just standard black, universal black automotive paint I got at AutoZone, and it looks good. Remember, our bow tie was gold before, so now what we're gonna do is tape it off so our bezel can be shot. It's actually a Ford red, but it kind of matches our Tahoe red. They didn't have the Tahoe red at the store, and I didn't feel like waiting a couple days to get it ordered and brought in, so it's like almost close. And where it's gonna be at on the Tahoe, you won't be able to tell. Honestly, not at all what I had planned, but I figured this also works. Just kind of taping off and folding it back so only the bow tie itself is covered in our ridges. I don't really care if it gets in the cracks here. From far, you won't be able to tell, so I think we are doing pretty good here. It hasn't been sitting here long, but we're still gonna wax and grease remove just the bezel really quick here. Now, obviously, just kind of do this lightly just in case I touched any of the spots on it with my hands. Anything else that may have landed on it while it's set here and dried. It's been a couple days, so I figure better be safe than sorry. Here we go, we got our Ford Torador red metallic. Just gonna shake it up, get all those pearls readjusted. After we do this, I'm gonna shoot the little new bow tie holder thing black. I'm gonna scuff that up. But should be a pretty easy day. All right, here we go, guys. Custom bow tie in order. Do some light coats to start. Don't want to get too crazy with it. Oh guys, I think we did it. This color over black might match our Tahoe just perfect. Gonna let that set up and come back with a second coat. So while we're waiting on our coats to dry here, we need to sand this up because paint ain't gonna stick to chrome. We're gonna scuff it up and shoot this black. So our badge will have a red surround, a black bow tie sitting on a black bezel. So it'll really, just the border of it being red will really pop and stand out on the front end of our Tahoe here. Anything chrome, yeah, you really got to scuff up. It's such a smooth surface. plastic or not, honestly, I wonder if that degreaser stuff would work on this. Let me see. Again, back to the whole TikTok thing. Regardless if it's getting banned or not, I've learned some interesting stuff out there. A lot of people like taillights, they'll put their chrome taillights in like Zep degreaser and it'll like take the chrome off or something. No, back to sanding. And honestly, we really only need the bezel part. You don't gotta do the whole thing because where the bow tie covers, you're not gonna be able to see anyway. So just because you order like a new front grille or something for your truck and it has stuff like this doesn't mean you gotta use what they give you. Obviously you guys can see I'm making this custom, and other than the fact that yes, I do have like paint gun clear, everything else you could probably even do this with the Duplicolor clear, but I'm just saying, like, everything can be done like AutoZone stuff. You can even order the clear and stuff online, the coating store. Just because you get something and it's delivered like this or something you didn't expect, you can still customize it and put your own touch on it. I just shot this with another fresh coat of red. I'm gonna wipe this down, and I believe this is scuffed up enough. We'll be good to go. I got it propped up on this little, I think it's a bump stop extension. I'll shoot the inside, hope it, I mean, it doesn't have to stick, but just in case it like shows or something, it kind of hides the most we can. Oh, that looks so much better already. So that's honestly looking good. Gonna let that dry up. We'll get everything all cleared up in our grill. Then we can start slapping it together. And honestly, I just checked the tracking for the item that was supposed to show up for this. It was supposed to be delivered today, but it went from a UPS facility that was rather close to one that was rather far. So I don't know if they were transferring it from like ground to some other kind of UPS or UPS Saturday delivery truck. I don't know, but I don't think it's coming today. So I think that item and our tires should all show up on Monday. So we'll have an awesome video for you guys then. I'll just have to see about getting those things mounted, but oh my goodness, this thing's gonna look just nuts, absolutely nuts. I can't wait. Boy, got a little excited with the paint. No, I'm just kidding. My tape lines weren't the best, but I went through and actually taped off the outside. I didn't want to show you guys the outside yet because my goodness, the two-tone badge, absolutely incredible. But gonna spray this with black again, get all these little corners all fixed up here. As you can see, it's got a little bit of the red paint on the edge. So on the Tahoe, like, look, you probably couldn't see it, but you walk up close enough, you would. So do what we can. I taped off our bezel, kind of tucked the tape in the crack. Just gonna go over kind of like the overspray of the red underneath the tape, and we should be good to go. Oh yeah, I kind of want to peel this off. Oh baby, look at that. I want to peel off our tape here. Oh, just to show you guys how awesome this is going to look. Oh my goodness. Oh, just look at that. That's what we're dealing with. When it's all cleared, obviously it's going to be shiny all the way around. But just the little touch of, well, not exactly this kind of paint code, but just the little touch around that bow tie, I think is going to bring this whole front end together. Especially, like I said, it's going to be black base. The bow tie will sit in there, have the red ring, and the black bow tie to finish. So I just feel like, you know, gloss black grill, everything else is gloss. It all comes together. It's going to look sharp. Honestly, cannot wait to get this thing put back in there. Well, welcome back to the 6'7" Lime Ryan Mayer Paint Shop. I just posted something on my Instagram story. Some shops are like trying to charge me more than I paid to get my whole lift kit and wheels powder coated on my Ram. Just for like a 1500 lift or even KD Super Duty lift. Standard lift kit, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy like Mike Helderman, RBP lift. Nothing. Standard lift kit. Yeah. I got a little bit of the Glamour clear left. I've got a standard clear there too. This mixes 2 to 1. I gotta find a hardener. Yeah, I think I only have a little bit of the standard activator left, so we're gonna do that. This mixes 2 to 1. Yep, 2 to 1. I don't know if you can see that, but we're at the 1 mark, so. All my painting stuff either comes from Eastwood or the coating store. The coating store is where I get my, you can get clears from Eastwood as well, but coating stores or Eastwood, you can get automotive clear for your projects, especially if you're doing small things like grills, emblems. The coating store has a lot of your factory colors as well. So if you're doing small things in your garage, perfect, perfect. Pour your clear in your gun, through your strainer, of course. I've got more if we need it. Gun should be set up. Yeah. Let's go. I do want to lay the emblems first. Blow them off quickly. All of it, actually. Blow it all off. And let's shoot our emblem first because I'm excited. Alright, here we go. Oh, that looks so good already. And then a little bit on this side. Oh, guys, that's gonna look amazing. Okay, so these are looking good. Obviously, this is the only thing that got clear, not fully. So I gotta mix more for that, and I'll probably coat that again and coat this again. They're looking great, guys. Really, really good. Honestly, guys, these things are just milky. These are so hot. All our crosshair thingies are like all gloss now. Our emblem looks freaking sharp. I think this was a successful project. I just brought it outside here. Oh my goodness, guys. This looks absolutely ridiculous in the sun. And right from here, make sure this don't blow away. But from here, that was my point. I don't think you guys will ever tell that this is a Ford color. Oh my goodness, with the clear on it. Ooh baby, metallics. I'm starting to get into metallics, guys, because man, they look so darn good. I don't know if you guys can see any of it. But yeah, this is a sublime metallic. There's a slight pearl in there. I'm gonna take this inside before we get too much stuck to it because it's still just a hair tacky. I want to see how close we were, and we're pretty close. Still a little bit tacky, so I really don't want to deal with like fingerprints and mushing it. And you know, I just went through all that work. Why would I ruin that? So I really don't want to do that today. I may even let that sit up overnight and put it together early in the morning. However, what we're dealing with here is still obviously our Tahoe, but the offset and stuff I've ordered and it's coming. We're gonna have to trim these running boards anyway, these factory ones. Every time you can see how down here it kind of sticks out past the wheel well. I don't know why. Obviously it clears on stock, but it sticks out. So the offset and stuff I want, we're gonna have to trim those. So I don't even like running boards. I do like the clean look, obviously power running boards on my Ram. So I'm either gonna end up hopping up into this Tahoe, or I do want to try the amp power steps because I don't think RBP's got a set for this. What's better than opening the door and have your steps come down? It's a super awesome addition, so I'm like partially kind of there. I kind of want to do it, kind of don't, kind of do, kind of don't, because it's a lot of money. I'm going to zip these off today. Honestly, it's just a couple bolts all the way across. I got my 13 mil swivel socket, and we're going to zip this side off, and honestly come over here, zip this side off as well. That in itself is going to change the look of this Tahoe, so let's do that really quick. And then we may have to come back in the morning just so that's all set up. Okay, so a few more bolts than expected, but wow, this thing looks tall already. And you can see that rear trailing arm a whole lot more. Obviously, you guys already know I'm gonna touch up the frame. Like I said, it's just weathered. It's not really rusty or like rusted through. It's just kind of flat. I will touch it up so when it's lifted, you see gloss black or whatever all the way across. So like I said, a few more bolts than expected. It's this upper and here. So it bolts to the pinch weld and it hangs to the cab as well. So to be honest, I did like the look of the Tahoe with the running boards, but that looks super sharp. Kind of weird on these Tahoes, but this bolt right here kind of holds the fender in, the bottom one. you take it out and kind of bolt the running board to it. So we just threw both of those back in there really quick. Like I said, the frame does need touched up. It's weathered. It ain't that rusty. I'll show you guys. Like I said, it's still solid. It's just all of the undercoating has kind of fallen off, and it's just like surface, but there's no rot or anything. It's all solid, and it's not like flaking off or nothing. It's just like, looks like you didn't coat a frame and left it outside. So just a lot of surface rust. We'll fix it up and make it all looking brand new again. So guys, it's the next morning and we have all of our stuff sitting up here. Our clear coat is hard now. First of all, oh my goodness, this, even on the cardboard, this clear looks so darn good. Oh baby. So I checked this out yesterday. I was a little naughty and I took this out into the sun. Just want to show you guys that our Ford color, if I can do this, it almost matches perfectly. It matches not too bad. It's hard to get the same light across the board, but not too bad. When it's sitting in our grill surround here, you can see it blends in quite well and it looks darn good. I actually haven't stuck it in there yet, but oh my goodness guys, that looks absolutely incredible. I didn't think it honestly would be that fresh, but a little time, a little tape. The paint lines are almost perfect. Oh, it's gonna look so good in there. Oh my goodness guys, this front end actually looks really killer. I got a bunch of fingerprints on it and I gotta clean it up, but that front end looks so darn good. Oh my god, oh my goodness. So I can tell you right now that this grill, although made for a Tahoe, also not made for a Tahoe or like this Tahoe, it's the little things. It's a little short. I'm talking like a finger length short, almost on both sides, just one really. And up here there's these plastic clips back here that we're gonna have to cut off, because you could see where they're kind of supposed to go. We'll still be able to bolt it in, but the little like plastic things that kind of line everything up are not in the right spot. But obviously the grill fits and it does look wicked. So I'm gonna try and clip those off and bolt it in. Alright guys, there you have it. Oh, our front end looks so darn juicy. Oh my goodness, it just looks so good. Obviously you guys know what we started with was this in here. This here chrome and just, honestly not that good. But this here, oh my goodness, that looks incredible and just, oh my gosh, pulls together this whole front end. Because the headlights are already black and now our grill's black, the bow tie's black, that little subtle color match paintwork here. Oh my goodness. First of all, yeah, you could say you can't tell this is a Ford color and this is Chevy. They look exactly the same and it looks so darn good. But just the subtle paint match on that front end could not look better. Regardless if you went with the Cadillac taillights or you just did the black Tahoe taillights. I don't really like this badge here. I kind of want the one with the bezel, so I probably will end up ripping that off and put a new one on there. If I have to paint a factory one, I will. Just not really a fan of the whole bulky thing. It looks okay. I'll see prices for like a factory emblem back here, but it's okay. It's not my favorite. Blacking everything out, you really don't even have to lift this thing to make it look good. Honestly, you could powder coat these wheels black, put it back on the lot, and you could probably make a decent amount of money on it for less than like 500 bucks of work. That's absolutely incredible. I'm gonna decide here whether I want to do the running light headlights or not. I do at least want to get the clear lens in there. Down here, I'm gonna try and find some cheap, or regardless what it is, I don't want like freaking $400 fog lights, just something with a black, you know, bezel in there to really pull all the attention away from chrome and really pull this front end completely together now that everything's black. Our wheels and tires will be here this upcoming week. When you guys see this setup, you guys are gonna be like, oh my goodness, this thing's gonna be stupid. And yes, going out of my comfort zone. I thought I was going out of my comfort zone with that. We're going out of my comfort zone with this. It's gonna be it's just gonna be a fun build. Depending on how much money I do want to put into the Tahoe, we may do the amp steps, we may not, I don't know yet. But we got a lot of exciting stuff coming this week. Like I said, wheels and tires should be here, waiting on the lift to ship. Hopefully it ships soon. Other than that, yeah guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this front end transformation, because oh baby. I just want to thank you guys for watching. If you haven't been here before, please go and click subscribe. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next video.